welcome to DriveSpark and the ancient town of Mahabalipuram. And I'm Promeet Ghosh, and we are here to take an exclusive first look of the night and day limited edition of the Renault Kiger, Triber and Kwid. And these limited editions are based on the mid-spec RXL variant. So now let us see what the night and day limited edition has to offer, and we will be starting with the Renault Kiger over here. Now first of all, this is the RXL Energy trim, and this limited edition will be available with both the manual and the automatic variant. However, the second feature that you see, that is the highlighted feature, is the body paint, is the color. So you get pearl white on the body and the roof is finished in this mystery black. And let's start talking about the front end a little bit. So you can see over here, you get piano black inserts on the grille. Secondly, you get DRLs over here. You also get a headlamp unit, but this time the headlight unit is in a halogen setup. You can also see you get the lower part of the bumper that is finished in matte black, and overall the car looks really nice in this color. Now moving on to the side, what you get is, first of all, you can see body cladding all over. So you also get these 16-inch steel wheels that come with this piano black wheel cover. Looks really fantastic when the car rolls. You get black ORVM with integrated indicator. You also get this piano black door handle, and you get no chrome on the side. Well, you also get a shark fin antenna on top. And if we talk about the ground clearance of this car, so this car gets a ground clearance of 205 mm, which is more than enough for you to avoid obstacles or broken roads, or if you're doing some mild off-roading with this vehicle. Now let's move on to the rear section of this vehicle. So first of all, you will notice that now the lettering over here, the badging is finished in piano black, and that gives a really sporty look to the car. You can also see you get this piano black trim over here, and you get this smoked LED tail lamp. However, you also get an LED high stop mount light. You get this fantastic looking spoiler, and overall the rear end also looks really nice. Well, you can see over here, you get a rear parking camera which gets guidelines, but they are not adaptive. And also, let me tell you that the clarity of the camera is really awesome. So now let's check out the boot of this vehicle. To open the boot, you also have a request sensor over here, and this is a 405-liter boot, and you do not get a split over here. Basically, if you want to increase the boot space, you have to fold down the entire second row and the boot space will increase. Boot lid is really light thanks to the hydraulic struts. So next up is the Renault Triber over here, and this again is a night and day edition, and over here you get this with the RXL variant, but you only get it with the manual variant. So now let's see what all do you get with this car. First up is pearl white body color with the mystery black roof over here. This looks a really good combination over here. And at the front, you get piano black inserts over here. On the grille, you get projector headlamps over here. You get a projector low beam and a reflector high beam, and this is the indicator. Well, overall, the front end looks really nice, and with the hood lines and creases, it looks really muscular. So moving on to the side, the first thing you'll notice that this gets this body cladding. You have an indicator over here, and you also get these 14-inch steel wheels that get the piano black wheel cover. Again, it looks nice with the piano black. You also have piano black on the ORVM. You do not get integrated indicator over here. Well, the indicator is over there. And as you can see, you get these black inserts over here. You also get the piano black door handle on this. You have a regular antenna at the front. And if you move to the rear section, we will tell you what all changes are there. So now we are at the rear section, and over here you can see you get this badging, the Triber badging in the piano black finishing. Looks really fantastic. You also have a reverse parking camera over here. The clarity is really nice. It gets guideline, but again not adaptive. You get a high stop mount light over here. When you open the boot, there is a very interesting thing in this, is that first of all you can see you have very little space over here when the third row is folded. But if you see over here, there is an instruction given which says that you can remove the third row, and if you don't want to remove, you can just fold it down like this and you will get ample of space. But if you read the instructions, you have to pull a lever from here and you can completely remove the third row and keep it at your home, and you will get around 625 liters of boot space. That is a massive amount of boot space, and along with that you can carry 5 people with it. So next up is the Renault Kwid, and again this is the night and day edition, and let's see what all you get with this. Now first of all, this is available with the RXL O variant, and it is only available with a manual version. The body color, that's the pearl white and the mystery black roof over there. Very good combination with the Kwid. At the front, you can see you get this piano black inserts on the grille. It's a very good touch over here. You get LED DRLs over here. You get a headlamp cluster over here. And the overall front fascia looks nice with this color combination. So moving on, you can see you again get this body cladding. You get an indicator over here. And you get 14-inch flex wheels over here that really look nice, finished in piano black. You get this matte black finish in the ORVM. Again, matte black finish in the door handle. And you get this black decal over here with the 1.0. Also, if you notice over here, you get a ground clearance of around 184 mm, which is very good in this segment. So now moving on to the rear section, you can see that you get this Kwid lettering or the badging in piano black. You also get parking sensors over here, and you get these kind of tail light designs. Well, however, to open the boot, you have to open it manually. And once the boot is open, you can see you get a massive boot space. And if you further want to increase the boot space, you just have to fold this seat down completely, and once this seat is folded down, you will get around 620 liters of boot space, and that is a lot of boot space. And let me tell you one thing, that the Kwid, an SUV inspired design, especially with this color combination, this car is looking awesome. So now we are inside the all new night and day edition of the Renault Kiger, and the very first change that you will notice over here is this. Now this is a 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It's a brand new infotainment system that Renault is giving, and this features Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That too, it supports wireless connectivity. Also, this cabin has a lot of storage space. You have storage space on the door, you have storage space under over here, you have storage space over here and at the back as well. And as you can see over here, that this is a high mounted console, and you have some storage space over here to keep your phone or your wallet. Plus, as I was mentioning, that the rear view camera is really clear. Let's just check that out. So here you can see that this is the quality of the rear view camera, and it has guidelines as well, but they are not adaptive. Also, the rear knee room is really nice on the Kiger, and for reference, I am 6'1", and I was sitting really comfortably over there, and my legs were not brushing even when I adjusted this driving seat to my driving position. So yeah, it's a big thumbs up and a good knee room and good spacious interiors. Now we are inside the Kwid, and this is the interiors of the all new night and day limited edition. So what do you get? Now first of all, you can see over here, you get this touchscreen infotainment system. You get your AC controls over here. You get some charging sockets over here. You get an aux, and you also get a 12-volt charging socket. Apart from that, you get a ton of storage space on the doors and some storage space over here. So yeah, this is how the interiors of the Kwid Night and Day Edition looks like. So now we are sitting in the Renault Triber, and again this is the Night and Day Edition, and what do you get on the inside is first you get this 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system. Obviously the touch is sensitive, it is good. Apart from that, also you get wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay with this. Apart from that, you have a lot of storage space over here, storage space in the center console, storage space on the door, storage space over here in the front and everywhere. So you have a ton of storage space inside the Triber. Now let's go to the rear section, the second row, and I'll tell you more about that. So now I'm sitting at the rear, that is the second row of the Triber, and a few things that you get over here is, first of all, you can see you get window controls for the rear windows. You also get your AC vents that are on the B pillar, and for the third row you get AC vents that are placed over here on top. Apart from that, again you have some storage space at the back as well, and you have a ton of seating configurations that you can do with this. So if you want to use this as a 5-seater, you can remove the 2 seats from the rear, so this becomes a 5-seater with a lot of boot space. You can also use it as a 6-seater by removing 1 seat, and if you want to use it as a 7-seater, you can put both the seats and go on a long trip. So now let's come to the main part of the video, and that is the pricing of this night and day edition of all the 3 cars. The limited edition of the Kwid gets a price of rupees 4,99,500, and this gets accessories 19,000 that is included in the ex-showroom price. Now moving on to the Triber over here. So the Triber is priced at rupees 7 lakh and gets accessories inside this are worth 54,000, which you get at rupees 20,000, and again that is included in the ex-showroom price. And last but not least, over here we have the Kiger. So the Kiger gets two prices because obviously this is available with a manual and an automatic variant. So the manual variant costs around 6,74,990 and the automatic variant costs around 7,24,990. And in this you get accessories 46,000 for just rupees 15,000. So yeah guys, this was the full lineup of the Renault Night and Day Limited Edition, where you have the Kiger, the Triber and the Kwid. So these cars are looking really fantastic, and you comment and tell us how do you like this car. Well, I'm Promeet signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe and drive safe.